Good afternoon everyone, it's Rachel here and we are doing our final prompt reveal for this project. So just to recap what I've already done, I did my little bird on the bird bath. I've got all my little birds down here, did some slow stitching there, and then we've got to work on this last piece. So what I thought I would do for my choose your own adventure, which is our prompt reveal, so choose whatever you want to do, is I wanted to do a title and maybe put the date. So I photocopied it as per usual, and what we're going to do today is plan it out. So I'm going to do, let me have a look at it. I think I want some sort of, I'm going to have Roxy. Roxy's like that. That might be journal of. So I'm just going to write it. And what I'm going to do is, I've done this before in the other ones, is I'm going to couch. Journal of, I can spell, it's a bit, I'll try and do it more even on my thing, stitchery, whoops. So as you know, I like to plan out, I mean obviously that's all different writing, and then I want to put the year, I'll do Jan to June 2023, something like that. And then of course I want to decorate around it. So I'm going to have, I might applique some floral embroideries, I think, around here. And then I may or may not do a bit of stitching. I could add a bit of trim here. So I'm going to add some florals around there. And I'm wondering if I might add some florals. This is how I planned it out. Just mine is always very vague, and then it comes to life with the actual appliques or stitching or whatever I'm going to do. Have a leaf in there, and I'm wondering if I might like to do a little hedgehog here, because I wanted to add a hedgehog and I haven't. So do the little hedgehoggy sort of face, and then I don't know if I'll put the ear in. It looks a bit more like a, what are they called, the ones in Africa? In Italian they're called istrice. But I'm going to have a little hedgehog there. Oh, it's a funny little hedgehog, isn't it? But I'll look at one of my books. I've got this book. Let's see if this one has a cute hedgehog. Let's just have a quick look through. May or may not. Oh, look at those birds. Aren't they beautiful? But I'm not going to do that. I won't have time. Love those. Looking for a hedgehog. Don't get... Oh, look at those faces. I got this after I had embroidered my bunny. Oh my goodness, those birds. I thought I need some books that show that. Oh, cute, a squirrel. But I'm not going to do the squirrel. Look at those. They're so wonderful. There's a hedgehog, something like that. That's what I'm going to do here. Little hedgehog right there. It's a little bit different, isn't it? But I might take that pattern and do that one. So cute. I mean, even those sorts of embroideries, but I think I might, because, you know, just because I'm time poor, I may decide to, I will probably use just some vintage embroideries. If you want the ISBN for this book, that's it there. There's no name in English, but you might be able to use Google Translate. I'll just leave it there for a second for you. So that's what I'm going to do. So I guess my next job is to transfer the writing over onto, I don't know where my blue pen's gone, onto my piece. Now I'm going to have to try and be careful to make it a little bit more even. If you weren't confident, I'm not confident, but I just do it. If you look at that, I mean, that's a bit of a mess. If you weren't so confident drawing straight onto your piece, you could transfer it using one of the many methods that people use to transfer on. There's going to be a thing there. Then journal. It's not the easiest to write onto fabric, is it? I felt like it was fitting to have this. It's an R-N-A, journal. I was going to write journey. Put my of in the, kind of in the center. Oops, and I didn't space it very well, that's okay. So I can have space to do something down here. Not doing such a good job here. It's very squished. So I'm going to go and iron that off. I need to iron that off and then bring it down a bit. I'll just, yeah, I need to bring that down here. I'm going to iron that and take it off and come down a bit. So stitchery I want down here, and I'll put the of in the middle. There we go. And then I'll change this. Actually I might put that down here. I'm going to do it in capitals, little hyphen, June 2023. That's it. So I'm going to iron this off, and I'm going to put my of there. So there we go. This is going to be couched, and then I have to pull out all of the other things to go around there. So I'll just put you on pause and fix it up. I'm back. I redid that, and I've got a few embroideries here. Just a sec. I'm just going to cut a bit more off this one and cut as close as I dare. Just getting rid of the excess, and then I'll show you. I'll probably trim down more. I've got to remember I'm putting my hedgehog somewhere as well, but I could even have them coming off, and I might get some wool felt and put some leaves. I'm just going to play around with this because I don't have a huge amount of space, so these all might be too big. I may need to go back to the drawing board and find something smaller. I love those blue dots. Isn't that pretty? That's not going to fit, is it? I love that there. We'll trim it off. Put that there. That's going to be too big. I've got a small pink one here. I don't think I'll keep those bits. I can embroider those myself. And I think I'm going to cut these leaves and put them on in a different way. So you sort of need to cut out a few things and just have a play with them. I've got other embroideries. I just would have to go and find them all. Let's just prepare a few. See, I could cut out the different components of this. Actually, I kind of like those. I'm actually going to separate. You'll probably die watching me do this. But just make sure. Yeah, that's better. I can manage that. Oh, and that fits there nicely. And I have some little leaves. I might even embroider them there. And I could put or I'll just put these there just to get a feel for it. I may trim it down closer, or I may needle turn it. Yeah, something like that. I've got this here. Yeah, so don't be afraid to sort of cut it up and recompose it. That. So you're still using most of the elements, but just putting them in a different format. Now this is not my final, it's not the final cut, I'm just playing around with it. I might even take a photograph of it and then have a look and see how it looks to me. Photographs are always helpful. I think I might have, where am I putting my hedgehog? There. So I could have something coming across here and then do my hedgehog there. Maybe not. I might put that there, I might not. I might embroider something. But I won't be able to tell really until I put my, I would like one of these little ones. The blue ones are too big. Oh, here we go. I won't be able to tell until I sort of put the writing on. I'm going to leave this little sprig here, but I could snip it off and embroider it myself. Oh, that's cute in there. That's gonna, I think I like that in there. Take that out. And maybe try and fit that in there somewhere. Just to give you an idea, that's what I'm going to do. First I'm going to put this in. I'll probably do it in a dark blue. That's my go-to for that sort of thing. And then I'll play around with the flowers. I may decide to take those blue dots off, but I'll leave them there for the moment just so I can, I mean that, you know, you could add that in there, but I want to put my hedgehog. So I'm going to put my hedgehog in and then I'll see if I can fit anything else if I want to. Yeah, but I'll have to play around with my composition afterwards when I've put my lettering in. So I might take it away with me and put my lettering on. Well, I'll do most of the words and then I'll leave part of the last word and do that with you guys the week after. And I'll play around with my composition once I see the wording. And we'll do a bit of the hedgehog together as well. So thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing what your own adventure is going to be, and I will see you again soon. Bye.